What is going on, dudes? Lady dudes, welcome back to Just Nuts, guys. Today, I want to start off this video by apologizing. Sort of. I want to apologize because I haven't had a video I haven't uploaded a video in the last three plus days, 3.5 days, whatever you want to count it as. If you don't know, my solid state drive in my computer just died, exploded. I don't know what happened, but it died. I had some power surges, so that could have been the cause of it in our house on the top floor, and it just died. So I pretty much had a day where I pretty much went to Geek Squad, got it replaced, got it up and running, and then I needed a whole nother day where I had to re-download Windows. I had to get all the apps, OBS, everything, Adobe and all that stuff to start getting my computer able to record and upload videos again, and I'd get into my accounts and stuff. There's just a ton of stuff I had to do. So I apologize for that. It wasn't my fault, but I feel like I did pretty quick on getting it back up and ready given the circumstances. But today, we're looking at the Advent Calendar for 2019. We got this revealed a couple days ago. This makes sense. At first, I was like, why is this revealed so early? And I was like, if they reveal it too late, these are supposed to be like, they need to, like, parents need to have this for their kids, or if you're getting it for somebody, by December 1st, so they can start opening it day by day, right? That's how Advent calendars work. And then, once I thought about it, I was like, oh, okay, you know what, actually, that makes sense. So today we've got our new kuriboh-based Advent calendar. It's pretty interesting, and while at first look you're kind of just like, there actually is some alright value here from a collector's standpoint. And also one card that's actually pretty nice, just straight up. But we will get to that. So let's start off with just going through the whole list. Let's just get it, right? So we're going down the list starting from day 1 till day 24. We start with regular kuriboh. Then we have multiply, day 2. Kuriboh token. It's kind of cool. Token in there. Clear kuriboh. Wing kuriboh level 9. Sabatiel, the Philosopher's Stone. Berserker Crush, Junk Kuriboh, Kurivolt, Rainbow Kuriboh, Link Kuriboh, Sphere Kuriboh, Relink Kuriboh, Kuriborn, Detonate, Kuriphoton, Kuribon, 1-for-1, Kuribandit, the Flute of Summoning Kuriboh, Wing Kuriboh, Regular, Transcendent Wings, Wing Kuriboh level 10, and the new card, the brand new card that's getting its first print ever, Performapal Kuribobble, whatever. Pretty cool there. Now, as far as value goes, right? I'm sure that's like the big question. Like, if I'm going to spend $30 on this, would this be 20 or $30? I don't know what the retail value. Let's see if I can look it up. Let me see. Let's go to T. Oh, you know what? I can't spell. Let's see what it's on. Oh, it's not in here? Well, dang it. Did I spell it right? Oh, I don't think I spelled it right. There we go. Now it makes sense. Okay, this one. Okay, so it's like $20. Retail value is like $20. So when we're looking at all these cards, the first thing I always like to do is just go through these cards and look at how much they're worth currently and their current printings and stuff to see how much value they could potentially hold. Now, and there were some interesting ones. At first you think on here like, okay, like Kuriboh's not really competitively relevant, and they've all been printed a bunch of times because it's Kuriboh cards, but some of them do actually have some value that could make this product a little bit worth to you. So we'll start with multiply. Going down the list, regular Kuriboh, whatever. Multiply, though, it has, I believe, 2 super rare printings, and both of them are at least $2. And this one's being printed as a super rare as well. So not that I'm saying it will hold at $2, but it could be $1 to $1.50. And when you add up all these cards, these $1 cards add up and actually could get you to that $20 price point that you're paying for it and getting your value back. Then Wing Kuriboh level 9, skipping Kuriboh token and the clear Kuriboh for Wing Kuriboh level 9. Pretty interesting here. It was like $1 for its secret rare and then a $2.50 for its ultra rare printing, but those are very old printings. I don't expect this one to hold much, but could be like $1 for the super rare that it's going to have. Next up is Rainbow Kuriboh. It's like randomly Rainbow Kuriboh that, like, I didn't even remember ever seeing this card in my life. It's like $1.50 for its secret printing. So super rare, another foil rarity. Could hold a little bit of value there. Nothing crazy though. Sphere Kuriboh was another interesting one. Skipping Link Kuriboh. So Link Kuriboh, the one thing about Link Kuriboh is like all of its printings now are like almost exactly like at $1 in price. it's just been printed 3 times. Like before, back way, remember when Link Kuriboh was like a promo, so it was like $40, and then got a common printing, which brought it way down, and then it got another printing in dual power, so just not holding nearly as much power as it used to, but it could be like $1. But Sphere Kuriboh, though, really interesting. The dual power print of this card is like $14, and that's because it's a legitimately meta relevant card in dual power, or not dual power, in speed dueling, and you're only allowed to use it in speed dueling. You're not allowed to use regular cards in speed dueling, so if you do, like for the players who do play speed dueling, they can only use that one copy. So outside of that one, all the other printings have been common or rare, so we don't have a regular foil printing that we can use in our game. I guess we can use like the dual power one, but if you don't want the dual power one, this will be the first actual foil printing of Sphere Kuriboh. Aside from that one, could hold a decent price point, but the speed duel one's like $14, which is kind of crazy. Next up is kuriboh. Here, this one's pretty interesting as well. It's like $4 for the common, and it has like no other printing other than that. So this will be the first one. It would be foil. We could easily see it be more than $3-4 here. That could be pretty cool. Next up, we have kuriboh, which I believe is Luna's from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's, her like little like dual spirit mascot guy. Nothing crazy here. I don't think it has. I believe I remember not seeing it having too many crazy printings, mostly commons or rares. But it did have a DT common, and that one was worth like $2. So this is going to be, what's it going to be? Yeah, it's going to be a super rare. So that could, definitely elevate the prices there. And then to like the big boy. the clear not random, because Kuriboh is level 1, so it does synergize with the set or with what's surrounded with in this little product. 1-for-1's randomly in here, getting another ultra rare printing, which is actually pretty fucking clean, because when you look at 1-for-1 and what it's been printed so far, it has one ultra rare printing that's worth around $13 for a near mint, a super rare printing that's worth about $9, and a star foil print that's worth about $7 for like near mints. And this is just another ultra, which is going to tie it for the highest rarity, which means this could easily be a $10 card paying for half of your set, which is kind of crazy to think about. This is kind of tough though, because like you're not going to buy this just for the 1-for-1, right? Like you're not gonna, like it's not going to pay for itself if you don't care about the rest of the Kuriboh cards, which is kind of lame. More like kind of for the set that my thing with this set is that 1-for-1's a great reprint, and there are some cool like collector's reprints, but like these aren't mass played cards. If anything, these are just collectible cards, and this is just gonna like plummet a bunch of the prices of some of these actual decent collectible investments people might have made. So other than like Sphere Kuriboh and like 1-for-1 and Link Kuriboh, like none of these cards really actually see play. So it's kind of a shame. Moving on though, we skip Curry Bandit and get to the Flute of Summoning Kuriboh. This card is pretty cool. It just has common printing so far, and those are already worth like $2. So being an ultra rare printing here, getting the high rarity print, could actually add a good amount of value to the set. Then we go to regular Wing Kuriboh. I was actually so surprised when I saw this. Every single foil printing of Wing Kuriboh is actually worth money. Like the newer ones, the ones that aren't like the OG ones that are obviously for a collector's market going to hold a good amount of value. Even just like a regular super rare that's like not even that old, not the original printing or anything, was worth like $2-3, right? And stuff like that. So this could easily just be another $2-3 card. Not too bad. We're going to skip Transcendent Wings and get to Wing Kuriboh level 10. There's another card that actually holds pretty solid value. It has a common and rare printing that both are around $2, but the ultra rares, it has 2 ultra rare printings, and both those are about $6 and $15 respectively. So this is another super rare, or not another, but its first super rare printing. Lower rarity than those, but should still hold value just as, a foil printing of a card that already holds so much value, which is pretty cool. And then the new card, obviously we have nothing to go off here. I've seen pre-sales that already have it at like $10. Just not going to hold for sure. But, first printing, not a crazy card, but it's cool. It's Perform Pal, a main character kind of deck. And it's new, and it's Kuriboh. If you're a collector, this set's awesome. If you're a collector and you love Kuriboh stuff, this set's nice for you. But if you already had Kuriboh collecting stuff, like you already have like level 10 and level 9 and all these random cards, like a really old rarity of Wing Kuriboh, this stuff's just going to hurt you in the long run. and it's kind of a shame, right? As far as the printings go, the cards getting ultra rare is Kuriboh, because it's classic Kuriboh, right? Got to give it the high rarity. Link Kuriboh, one for one, Curry Bandit, the Flute of Summoning Kuriboh, regular Wing Kuriboh, and Performapal Kuriboh. All getting ultra rare printings, and all the rest of them are going to be supers. Nothing crazy there. Where I stand with this is it's cool. It's a gimmick. It's kind of like a cute fluffy creature that, you know, they made a printing of it where it's wearing a hat that kind of looks like an elf hat, and then they just go, boom, Christmas. Let's make the whole thing a Kuriboh Christmas. It's cool. It's cute. It's fun if you're a kid, but I feel like for a legit player, they're not interested in this. One for one's kind of interesting. An easy Link Kuriboh or Sphere Kuriboh is like kind of interesting, but like outside of that, there's nothing in here that like a regular player is going to care about. So at the end of the day, I really don't see too many people getting this outside of parents for like kids, but if you really love Kuriboh, go for it. And if not, just just get whatever you need. Like, go get a common one for one. If that's the card you're looking at here, whatever. Just get the star foil for $6-7. Like, you'll be fine. Don't worry too much about it. But guys, that's pretty much it as a set. I think it actually has an alright amount of value from like a collector standpoint. It just doesn't hold value because like it could be hard. Like, not like the problem with it is you might struggle to find people. I feel like the Kuriboh collectors are few and far between, which could be pretty tough. So we'll see where this goes. It's just interesting. I want to talk about it because it is a Yu-Gi-Oh product nonetheless, with a new card and printings and one for one, and it's cool. Whatever. That's pretty much all I got to say about this thing, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, go and subscribe to the channel for more stuff from me in the future, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.